Y'all can tell by these skies that this trip is about to be beautiful. And I'm exhausted, but that is not going to stop me from enjoying my night. So I'm going to get into this trip shortly. What's up, y'all? Welcome back to my YouTube channel. So I haven't been around for a minute, and I say that at the beginning of a lot of videos as of lately because I just be living. But I did want to bring y'all on a trip that I'm on. I'm going on a cruise. I think it's 3 days. Anyway, as you can see, yesterday I arrived in Miami and I stayed at the Marlin. I actually really like this hotel. Like, the room is nice. I would show you, but this is the day that I'm leaving. I'm about to check out and head to the cruise, and I will, bring y'all with me because why not? Y'all got to come with me anyway. So I'll see y'all in a few. I'm on my way to the boat. And I love how clear it is. It's not too hot outside. This cruise was on a Carnival cruise. And I've done a Carnival cruise before, but I haven't done the boat that I'm getting on. I'm going on the Conquest. So I was just having my fingers crossed that I would love it.
Made it to the room. She's cute. So time to start this trip. I'm excited.
Here is the room. I got a balcony room, and I love balcony rooms now because I was able to see stuff. The first time I did a cruise, I was in the middle, so there were no windows, and I was very nauseous. But this time around, I'm so happy that I got a balcony. This is the bathroom. Nothing too luxurious, but it was clean. And then I had to go get some food. I was starving. Of course, I ate. And then it was time to party. So I went to the Lido deck and got ready for the festivities, and they did not disappoint. They gave us a nice welcome to set sail, and they did their thing. I would have been exhausted. When I tell you they gave a show, they gave a show. And afterwards, they did like line dances and stuff. I got tired and I needed a drink. After that, of course, I wanted to go to the jewelry store because they have these bracelets that you can get when you set sail. You get the bracelet and I believe 5 charms the first day, and every day you go back and get another charm. So if y'all like charm bracelets, check them out. For the remainder of the day, I just hung out, got some sun, had a few drinks because I did have the drink package. And I went to the bar inside. I want to say where the comedy club is. They make up their own drinks. I asked for a tequila something something, and she did not disappoint. And then, of course, I went to dinner.
This is day 2 of the cruise, and a spa appointment was booked for me, so I'm excited. Very excited. This is my outfit for the day.
My spa day was amazing and so well needed. I got some rest because we went out again the following night, and I literally just enjoyed this night. I got very little recordings, but I turned in early because the next day we had an excursion when we finally docked at Celebration Key. I was really excited. Look at the boats. But we arrived and we had to go to the location for us to do our excursion. The excursion was located on Pirates Cove, and they took us via a bus with a dope tour guide.
This is the 4th largest island in the Commonwealth of the Bahamas. It is the 2nd most populated island, and it is also the best island because I live here. All right, so listen, if you guys are wondering about the dead trees, the trees are dead as the result of Hurricane Dorian back in 2019, where we had storm surges in the area of 15 feet. We lost 37 persons here on this island from Hurricane Dorian. Our neighbor island, Abaco, they had some 80 persons there that died. Hurricane Dorian being the most devastating storm ever hit this country on record.
Once we got to Pirates Cove, we hit the ground running. They had ATVs, jet skis, there's a bar, there was music, they had chairs and things that you could purchase. It was really fun, but the first thing we did was zip lining. So the zip lining is through Pirates Cove, and they have different excursions. Here is what the zip lining looked like from the top. I was nervous. I'm not gonna lie, I was really nervous because I've never done zip lining before. And I see too much stuff. So I was nervous. Once I got comfortable, I acted a fool. As you could see, I overdid it. And I continued to overdo it the entire time that I was ziplining. Because why not? We only live once, and I'm going to enjoy my go around the sun, okay? This was one of those wobbly bridge situations. Yeah, I'm going to just say it's not my thing. I don't like my footing being messed up. I hang from a rope and go across. But walking, yeah. Yep. I was nervous. I made it, but I was nervous. I have no idea how many zip lining stations there were. I literally only remember like maybe 6, but I'm pretty sure they were more than that. But I had a really good time. It was a beautiful day out. The skies were clear. It was a nice breeze. And then the last set for zip lining, the challenge was to touch this roof. I knew I wasn't tall enough, but I was gonna try. I didn't come close. I didn't, but I had a good time, and that's all that mattered. Next, I went jet skiing, and I was terrified, so I got dropped off, did my little 1-2, and I had a nice little beach photo shoot. You will be able to find those pictures and things on Instagram, but I had a beautiful time. The photographer was actually the photographer for ziplining as well, and I'll put the information for him on the screen. Of course, we partied, and then we headed back to Celebration Key. By this time, we had refillable, I want to say rum punches and coconuts. We had drinks at the bar. Everybody on the bus was having a good time, a blast. Pirates Cove and Celebration Key owes me nothing. I had a great time, and now it's time to get back on this boat. I got some food, and then I fell asleep until it was time to go back out. I went to a karaoke show, a show called Love and Marriage, and I just really took in the final day of the cruise. I enjoyed myself. I got a beautiful tan, and I took in every bit of this experience and enjoyed myself. The final day, of course, we were off the boat, went to Bacon B Word. I don't know if I can say that on YouTube, but we went there, and they do this shot o'clock thing. So cool. Had some shots, and then went to visit the D-Wade statue because I have never seen it. So I wanted to see it up close, and here it is. I am a fan of basketball. So when I could see something like this in person, it's just like, it's a dope experience. I know that this statue is one that is very unique, and that, you know, people were interested in seeing for their own reasons. And I'm glad that I was able to see it for myself. So, you know, I had to take a flick or two in front of it. And then it was finally time to go. I enjoyed my trip. I had sunburn on my scalp and my nose, as you could see. But hey, Miami and the Bahamas owes me absolutely nothing. And it's takeoff time, baby. So I hope y'all enjoyed this video. What was your favorite part of my trip? And let me know, if you were to take a cruise anywhere in the world, where would you go? So I hope y'all enjoyed this video. Make sure you like, share, and subscribe. And I'll see y'all on the next one. Peace.